Yeah, so this afternoon, Mark and I went on a little trip. I got some footage from that. We went to NedGame. We went to the cash converters. We've done that before, and we went to the thrift store. I didn't pick up anything, although I have picked up some stuff in the last time. And I don't know. I'm going to show that now really quick. I got 2001 The Space Odyssey on Blu-ray. Really slow space movie. You must have seen it. And one of these days I intend to watch it again. HAL and all that. Can't miss it. I got this. It's my first ever UMD video for the PSP. Cowboy Bebop. I've been wanting to watch the anime because I hear it's pretty good. Although I've never seen any of it. So I ran into this. $2.50. Thrift store. Not bad. I finally got... finally got Nier Automata. I haven't even played Nier, and I have that on the PS3, and I haven't even played this. But I saw this has a really odd graphical style that interested me. So I'm gonna have to try this. If I don't like playing it, I'll just have it. You know how that goes. And I have played this. Shadow of the Colossus for the PS4. I didn't have that, so I bought that. Remember that I told you the story, or maybe I didn't even do that, of the original Xbox that I have with the broken power supply. I bought a new one. No, I didn't buy a new one. I ran into this one for $7.50. It had a sticker hobby on it, indicating that it wouldn't work. So I asked what the problem with it was, because I'd buy it if it had a good power supply, because the power supply in mine just gave up. And they asked me to talk to the guy in the back who did all the testing, and all he said, well, I can't test the thing. I don't know why, because he had a TV and he had the wires and all he didn't have is a controller. So I asked him, does it at least power on? And it did. He opened it, and a Project Gotham Racing came out. But at least it turned on, which is more than I could say for mine. So I bought it for $7.50. So I basically bought... Here's the thing, right? In my mind, maybe I'm buying it to take the power supply out, but why would I? Because it's a working Xbox, and I could just use it, and I'm still stuck with my broken one, so I don't know. At least I have a working Xbox again. Today at the thrift store, I didn't film it, but there was a whole stack of Xbox original Xboxes. PS2s. It was raining GameCubes and Wii's, but the prices they asked are ridiculous. So enjoy the footage at the end. There's one more bit of space news that I wanted to talk about, because you haven't done space news in a while. So let's go to that. Maybe you've heard of it. I know that Scott Manley's done a video about it already, but if you haven't, this will be new to you. It's about the Mars Opportunity rover. It's caught in a dust storm. Now there's loads of what do you call it? Space vehicles. There's loads of stuff orbiting Mars, so we have a pretty good view of it and what is happening on the surface. And the the dust storm that's going on is pretty impressive because I believe it covers most, if not all, of the planet. The problem is that the Mars Opportunity rover has stopped communicating. It's gone into power fault mode, which isn't unexpected because it's not receiving any sunlight again. So the Mars Opportunity rover is powered during the daytime by solar cells, and they aren't getting enough sunlight at the moment to generate the 24 volts to make it run and communicate. Although I believe last Sunday it did communicate. So what the Mars Opportunity rover does, it goes into power down mode every day, and then it wakes up at the moment that there's enough light to operate. There are some batteries inside the frame to keep the clock going, to keep the heater going. But at the moment, there's not enough sunlight, so basically it just sleeps all the time, and then it checks to see if it can wake up, and if it can't, it'll just stay in sleep mode. Now, this dust storm is not like a huge raging storm like you saw in The Martian. It's basically just dust blowing up into the atmosphere, but it's covering like all of the surface. The surface of Mars is about equal to the land surface of Earth, and nearly all of it is covered with dust. And it's not like wind blowing really hard. Of course, there's no rain. I mean, the atmosphere is about 1% of that, what we have on Earth. But the problem is, it's just kicking up dust, and enough dust to keep the sunlight from hitting the surface. And if you see, NASA's put up some pictures, and it's very dramatic because it's pitch black. It's like no light, almost no light is hitting the surface. So the Mars Opportunity rover has it's gone way beyond its expected lifetime, because it was meant to last for only 90 days, and it's coming up to 15 years of service. So and it's not broken, it's not like mission lost, but it does. It's an exciting moment. Someone from NASA said, "Well, it's like your grandma is in a coma in the hospital, and the doctors are saying she'll be all right, she'll wake up, but you're just concerned, you're not sure." And the people at NASA, the team that have been with the rover for 15 years, naturally have like an emotional connection to the thing, and they're hoping it'll be fine, and I'm guessing it will be fine. But it just needs the storm to dissipate and for the dust to settle. Now, storms like this have happened before, although not at this huge scale. In 2007, there was a huge storm. Again, storm, don't expect heavy winds, but just dust in the atmosphere, but it not on the current scale. So it is quite odd to think that NASA are very much talking about human missions to Mars, and this is a definite risk. This is definitely something that they have to keep in mind, that you can have dust in the atmosphere making like everything basically impossible. So it's not a very hospitable place, even without the storms. Anyway, it's just keeping an eye on the NASA website. They are known for sharing information, but not everything, and not so quickly, But there are webinars, or what do you web things that you can follow, and they are putting out some stuff, and it's interesting because this Spirit thing has been going for so long now. The thing that I'm considering as well is that the solar panels of the Discovery were being covered by dust, and there was nothing in place to clean the dust off the solar panels. So NASA knew of this risk, and they thought about wipers, or they thought about like tilting the panels every now and again. A couple of solutions, but you don't want these to fail. So what they did instead was just make them larger. And this helped, although there was one thing that they didn't count on, and that is the natural process of the wind. So the panels are being cleaned automatically by the wind, and that's a major reason for Spirit to have kept going for so long. So I'm expecting when the storm settles and the dust settles that Spirit will just be back doing its thing. If it takes too long and the batteries run out and the heaters run out, then it is end of story. But hey, it'll have gone way, way beyond its expected lifetime. So I thought that was pretty interesting bit of space news. Probably more stuff happened in space. I don't know. I'm not keeping track of it. But this was such a big story that I thought I'd mention it. Again, what follows is the footage of me picking up Mark and us going to NedGame and the thrift store, and at the end I say goodbye. So I won't do that now. Have fun. Morning. It's Friday. It's my day off. I was actually on my way to the thrift store just because I had nothing better to do. But when I got there, it was still closed. I guess they open at 10 or something, and it's just before 10 now. But I got a message from Mark, and I'm hoping that he'll feel like joining me on a little NedGame. What's the other store called? It's got a big cow in front of it. It's a cash converter. We'll do a NedGame cash converter run, and maybe we'll hit the thrift store on the way back. So we'll see. I'm just driving over to pick up Mark now. So see what happens. We're going. We're on the way to NedGame and the cow store, which is a good thing because we have the Cowmaster with us.
Oh, I seem to find myself inside of a video.
Yep.
Yes, we're going to NedGames. We're doing our rounds, so to speak. I was just saying that I had some trouble coming up with a topic to be on YouTube, but it seems to be an effortless one today, at least, or tomorrow. I'm not sure when you are going to be editing, uploading, and so forth. Yeah. Do you have any goals for NedGames?
Me?
Yes.
We can't be in the shot
At
the same time.
People might think we're very cozy in the car now.
Yeah, my goal is not to spend anything.
Yeah, my goal as well. It's very interesting to go shopping without actually.
If I can find God of War for a tenner, I'll take it.
God of War, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there are like three to four games of that. You mean the latest for?
Yeah, the latest one on PS4.
Oh yeah, that's a very good one.
But if you gotta aim high or you gotta aim low, basically.
I'm going to aim low.
Oh, look at this.
Oh gosh,
English
that's
bus.
a very old English bus.
Double-decker bus.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walking. Mark walking. Is he there?
Hi.
Yep. Walking to the store.
City?
It's a lovely city.
Your stomping ground?
Shit. Almost fell. I'm gonna. Can I turn around the camera? I don't know how. Anyway.
Utrecht City, nice water tower.
I don't know if I can turn the camera around while I'm filming. Can I turn it? No, I can't do that. Well, we're going in. I'll try and show you NedGame. Does it show? No, it doesn't show, man. There we go. Hey. Sorry, going in. It's too dark. Yeah. Nice games. Dark Souls 2.
This sounds fun. Have you heard about this?
Silence? No, I haven't. Price, please. What is it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's intriguing. I'm not sure what it is. No. I think I'm. You know, this is one of the rare instances that I buy physical media. I think I'm gonna buy it just because of the cover art. I used to buy games like this.
Wouldn't you wanna like?
I used to buy games like this from the Commodore 64, and when you get back home, it turns out to be utter crap. Let's see if this turns out to be utter crap.
But in your Commodore 64 days, you didn't have a phone that could show a YouTube video, the gameplay for a minute.
Yeah, I have my phone in my bag.
Yeah.
I refuse. I'm going old school. I'm going old school.
I would give it a go. I would advise you to have a quick look. Maybe it's
okay.
Real-time strategy. And there he goes. There he goes. He caved. He really caved this time. We'll see.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see.
Oh, you're gonna have to look that up. Fallout 4, guys. $15. Yeah. What else do we have? Project Cars. There's Project Cars 2 by now. Look at this. Battlefront, that's the number one.
Oh, yeah, or
it's
a point-and-click adventure.
Oh, okay. Well,
it's a point-and-click adventure. There's even a second version of this. I think Elise is gonna love this. I'm going to buy this for Elise.
Score. Ik heb geen. In plaats van een Xbox One controller bedoel je?
Ja.
Nee.
Hij is wel iets preciezer volgens mij.
Nee, ik heb geen Xbox One controller.
Een breiwerkje op zijn tijd wel leuk.
Look at this. This is a store. My hometown, and it's called the Elvis Store. Elvis and rock and roll store. How about that? Great stuff. This is the cow store. They've moved it inside. It's normally outside. Yeah, Mark, show us how it's. Oh, it's got others too.
I'm actually capable of milking a cow, if for real.
I can see. I can tell. It's amazing. It's not for sale though.
It's real size.
Shame.
It actually is real size.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, we're gonna have a browse. I'll look around.
Oh wauw. En die? 49 euro, een zwarte. Een Xbox 360, 25.
Yeah, it's half interesting.
And this is a cash converter.
It is.
It is.
Ja, zou ik mogen vragen waarom u meer vitrines filmt?
Well,
Despite the footage that you saw from the cash converters, I was asked why I was filming. So I said YouTube channel. And then he proceeded to ask me which one. Well, mine. And then he said it was okay to film, but I should have asked. And I didn't.
you didn't.
That's because some people think that they're filming the stuff so that they know where everything is, so that when they burgle the place, they can just go straight for the loot.
In the dark.
In the dark, yeah. So that was illegal footage. I hope you liked it. It didn't make me want to buy anything there, by the way.
Me neither.
So we didn't. Anyway, on to the next. I think we go to the thrift store.
Yes,
Yep,
I think so. Yes.
Thrift store.
Thrift store it is. These are the rounds that we sometimes just do together. So.
Just gonna whip out my camera again until I am told that I am not allowed to.
Yes. You could run the risk of being banned from the thrift store forever. How would you cope?
Fuck it. We're at the thrift store. Mark is walking around, see? Spying on him. We're going in.
Dan is hier in de buurt nog bij Klomgroen, weet ik die bij. Ja. Oh, oké. Die zit naast de.
Oh, wat dacht je van dit? Het is ook wel een heel mooi compact muisje. Hey.
Oh, dat is. Oh ja, ja.
Echt.
Oh, neem ik nou op? Yeah. We hit rock bottom. Mark bought a phone accessory.
Shall we?
Nothing gaming related at all.
I'm quite keen on.
Show it, show it.
It's
yeah, it doesn't need any words, Mark. We get it. Great stuff. Right, well that's it I think. I didn't buy anything. Mark did. You saw it. And he's probably gonna do a pickups video about it.
I feel guilty.
Guilty?
Guilty.
He feels guilty. I don't. See ya. I didn't buy anything. Which is good enough. I mean, I don't play what I have anyway, so. But I'm driving home now. Had a little bit of lunch with Mark. Deep discussions about things and stuff. I mean, he's a psychiatrist. So that was interesting. A nice day, weather-wise, but also spending the day with Mark again is always fun. We tend to do the same round, and sometimes it's something there, and sometimes it's not. Anyway, I'm gonna drive home, edit this video, do a little intro, which I wanted to do. Got well, you've seen it by now, and I'll this will be the end of the video. I'm thinking, where am I going to put this? I'm going to put this at the end. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.